What's up, everybody? Master Reactor here, and today we have a replay. I ran into one guy named Nobleman of Nymphist. He was a straight bitch-ass motherfucker talking cash shit. Then I run into a guy named Suendenbock. Same fucking difference. Fucking asshole. The one asshole got me, but the other asshole did not. But as you could tell, still doing good. At 920 right now, in second place in the ladder. Can't let fuck ass people bother you, because if you do, then it will fucking get you all the way down. So that being said, let's see how I clap this guy up. He's a fucking asshole. This guy is a fucking prick. Definitely a bigger prick than the first one I just played. Now that's pretty bad. So I throw paper, he throws rock. So instantly he's gonna be salty because I got the rock, paper, scissors, okay? So, I open Thunder Dragon, Tribe, Spy, Wing Blast, Sinister, and Fate. He's got Jar Greed, Saku, MST, DD Warrior Lady, and Thunder Dragon. I discard my Thunder Dragons. At this point, I don't think he's going to be an asshole. I think he's fine. I set Spy and set Wing Blast and pass. And this is when the shit goes down right here. He instantly ends his turn. And I'm like, okay, I draw. But he says it's a misclick. Oh, it's a misclick. It's a fucking rating game, you pussy. You shouldn't have fucking clicked the shit. So I put the shit back, and then I shuffle, and he gets salty as fuck saying, oh, blah, blah, blah. I call the judge. Put the card back. Blah, blah, blah. You put back on top. Fuck you. Suck a fucking dick, pretty much is what he's saying. He can suck a fucking dick. So I let him go. I'm like, whatever. You can play your turn. Fucking drew into Graceful with the Thunder Dragon. Awesome. You're a little bitch boy. That's fine. So eventually, after like fucking 20 minutes of fucking him being a little fucking bitch, I put the Jar Greed back on top. There you go. Hopefully you can sleep tonight, you fucking pussy. And if you're watching this video, your mom's a fucking whore. Straight up. Fuck you. Your mom should have fucking swallowed. You're a fucking bitch. How else can I tell you that? That you are a fucking bitch. Alright, so he fires the Graceful on my turn because he's a little hoe. Then he draws Pot of Greed, Spy, and Apprentice Magician. So obviously he's got me this game because the man's got fucking everything. He Pot of Greeds into Snatch, Steal, and BLS. So he's got everything he fucking needs. He sets Jar of Greed, sets MST, and sets Apprentice Magician and passes. I decide to end phase, put the monster back on top. Now it's my turn. I draw the Jar of Greed again, which he wanted me to draw because he's a fucking sissy. And I hit him for 1200. He takes it. I set the Jar of Greed. And he end phase MSTs it. Okay, that's cool. He draws into the Apprentice Magician again. Now we're back on the right way. He draws into Breaker. He decides to run the Spy out here and crash, which was dumb as shit to do when he had so many other plays he could have did. But I guess he wanted the Dark in the Grave. Whatever. He sets Saku and passes. How do I come back this game? I have no idea. Graceful Charity is a good start. Alright, fire the Graceful on his bitch ass. Let's go. Draw into Duo, Wing Blast, and Mirror Force. So let's fucking go. Got the Duo on his bitch ass. Fucking fire the Duo on him. Let's go. Get rid of his DD Warrior Lady. He throws out a Apprentice Magician. I switch to Spy to attack mode and swing Bada Bada for 1200. I set my Fate and set a Wing Blast and just pass. He draws into a Regeki Break. He runs out the Breaker and breaks my shit. He thinks I'm going to put Breaker back, but I'm putting the back row back. So again, he's being a little bitch boy, fucking telling me what the fuck I'm going to do. Like, bitch, I'm putting the fucking back row back, not the fucking monster. So boom, that goes back. Then he drops BLS on me. Okay, awesome. And he removes my Fate. Cool. So now I'm even fucking more dead. And he attacks my Spy. Alright. Awesome. Okay. I draw into MST. I instantly fire the MST on the back row. It's a Regeki Break. I grab my Sinister back. I run out the Tribe. Pop his ass and just set and pass. I don't crash. Probably should have crashed, but I didn't. He draws to the Saku, which I put back on top. And he crashes. I say, okay, that's fine. He sets Saku and passes. I standby phase, grab my Sinister back. I fire the Upstart into Jar of Greed. I set the Sinister in the Jar of Greed and pass. He draws into a Kaiku. I'm like, alright, cool. He swings. I'm like, alright, that's cool. I'm not going to mirror force here. And I draw into Pot of Greed. Let's fucking go. That's just a gift for being a fucking prick. Fire the Pot of Greed. Let's fucking go. I draw into Spy and Upstart. I fire the Upstart. Into Book of Moon. I set the Book of Moon in the Spy and pass. He draws into Kinetic Soldier. He's maining Kinetic Soldier. This is just how stupid this guy is. He's literally main decking Kinetic Soldier. Fucking batshit retarded. I in-phase draw Agree into the Ring. And I draw into Solemn. So I decide to just set everything and pass. He draws into another Kaiku. Alright, he runs the Kaiku out on me. Awesome. And he just passes. It doesn't do anything. I run out the Tsukiyomi that I top decked, and I swing, and he Sakus, and I Book of Moon the Tsukiyomi, because I got protection for everything, so we'll be good. And eventually he goes, he draws into Sinister Serpent, he tries to swing into the Tsukiyomi, and I instantly ring it. He sets Sinister and passes. I draw into Chaos Sork here. I flip Spy, and then flip Tsukiyomi to put the Spy back down. And swing into what I know is Kaiku. And I pass. He draws into a creature swap. Alright, more fucking bullshit ass cards this dude's playing. Awesome. Now I decide to set Solemn and flip the Spy. Bring the Chaos Sork out here. Just saying fuck it, let's go for it. I swing into the face down, which I should have did this vice versa. But it is what it is. And I take 600. And then main phase 2, I run Tsukiyomi out and put it face down just to fuck him over completely. Because he has Snatch Steal. He draws into Tsukiyomi. He gets his Sinister back. Awesome. He runs the Tsukiyomi out and flips up the Kinetic Soldier. And tries to attack. But I have Mirror Force. So get that shit out of here, faggot. Let's go. Kill them both, fuck boy. And he scoops. Let's fucking go. He scoops after that shit. Because he's a fucking sissy little bitch. So I got him game 1. Game 2. Here we go. Game 2, people. This guy is toxic as fuck. So he deserves everything that I'm saying to him in this video. Just letting y'all know. He is a little bitch boy. So he opens Pot of Greed, the Zine card, Sinister, Fate, and Thunder Dragon. He draws into Swords. He discards the Thunder Dragon and grabs 2 more. Then he Pot of Greeds. Awesome. He's got everything again. And a Spy and Apprentice Magician. He sets the Zing and sets the Apprentice Magician and passes. I've got Tsukiyomi, Solemn, Spy, Chaos Sork, Deco, and Graceful Charity. So I decide to just set the Spy and set the Solemn and pass. He draws into Breaker. He sets his Spy and passes. I draw into a Breaker. He drew Breaker, I drew Breaker there. I flip the Spy and grab me a Spy. And then I run the Breaker out. And I Breaker break. And I poke into the monster. And it is an Apprentice Magician. And he gets his Faith. And then I swing into the other one, which is a Spy. And I get punished, but it's fine. I decide to just Graceful to go for the Mind Control or the Knock. And I drew the Knock, so that's fucking nice. I discard Deco and discard Tsukiyomi. I knock his ass. And banish all my faiths. And I set a ring and just pass. He draws into a Knock. He decides to set the Faith. And pass. I draw into Solemn Judgment. I switch to Spy, and I think I just pass here. Because I don't want him to get his Faith off or whatever the fuck he's got face down, but it's a Sinister, I didn't know. He draws into Ring of Destruction. He sets his Faith and passes. I draw on a Duo. I fire the Duo on him, saying fuck it. You got this game anyways, it doesn't really matter. So I discard his Swords, and he throws out a Thunder Dragon. And I just pass. He draws into a Zing. He flips his Faith. I decide to Solemn it. Just saying, fuck it. Get that shit out of here. Would love to 2-0 this guy, but it didn't happen. So now I draw Thunder Dragon. I discard the Thunder Dragon here. and I decide to crash into the monster. And then main phase 2, I just say fuck it and drop the Chaos Sork on him and banish one of the spies and pass. He draws into Torrential. He activates the Zing bullshit. I chain Ring on the spy. And then he chains Ring on my Chaos Sork, and that is the game. So the little bitch boy got me. Awesome. The perfect fucking combination to beat me. Cool. So we're on to game 3. He's playing some trash-ass fucking deck that mains Kinetic Soldier and Swords. And I'm playing Chaos Turbo, so let's see what happens game 3. Game 3, I've got Sinister, Tribe, Deco, Solemn, Wing Blast, and Mirror Force. So not the greatest hand, pretty trash. But I'm playing against this fucking guy who's fucking retarded, so it doesn't really matter. I set Deco, set Solemn, set Mirror Force, set Wing Blast, and pass. He's got Sengen, Thunder Dragon, Sinister, Swords, MST, and BLS. So he fires the Swords right away. I'm like, alright, cool. I flip, I draw. Let's go. He discards Thunder Dragon. Alright, that's awesome. And then he runs out the Sengen, and like a little dick, he goes into battle phase and attacks, and it does nothing. What do you think I'm going to do? Mirror Force or fucking Ring? Or Saku? Like, what the fuck? Just being a fucking prick like always. And he just passes. I draw into a Thunder Dragon. I discard my Thunder Dragon. And I grab 2 more here. Turn 1 on Swords. I just pass. He runs out the DD Warrior Lady now. I'm like, alright, cool. You got me, buddy. You fucking got me. And he attacks, and I instantly have to Mirror Force this. Don't really have to, but I did. Decided just to Mirror Force it, just say fuck it. And he grabs Tsukiyomi, which is fine. And he passes. I draw into Pot of Greed. Let's fucking go. Let's just get for being a fucking dick. Pot of Greed into Jar of Greed and knock. I set the Jar of Greed and just pass. He draws into a Spy. He sets the Spy and passes. I draw into a Deco. I fire the Jar of Greed into Tsukiyomi. So I run the Tsukiyomi out to draw some more cards on his bitch ass. And I knock, getting rid of all the spies. And I pass. I have to discard 2, but it's fine. I'm plus gazillion on this faggot, so it's alright. And he draws into a Kaiku. He runs the Kaiku out. I'm like, okay, cool. You got me, buddy. And he swing bada-badas. I'm like, alright, I'm not going to do anything against this. That's awesome. You got me. He sets MST and passes. I decide to in-phase Wing Blast it. Discard my Thunder Dragon to put the card back on top. And there it goes. I draw into a Trap Dust Shoot here, which is pretty nice. So I decide to Trap Dust Shoot him and put his BLS back. So now he has nothing but a Tsukiyomi, a MST, a Sinister, and double Thunder Dragon. So he's pretty much fucked. He sets MST and sets Sinister and passes. And this is whenever he becomes a little bitch boy and says, look what he says in the middle of the game. He says this: I go shitting. I go shitting 3 minutes back. He always does this shit when I play against him. When he starts losing, he'll say he has to go take a shit, and then he'll just stop for 5 minutes, and that's why he's a little bitch boy. And I hope you're watching this shit just to know that your mom's a fucking whore. And you're a fucking bitch. Your mom raised a bitch-ass fucking whore. Fuck boy. So I knock his monster and hit him for 14. And a lot of fucking talking, a lot of fucking yapping this fucking dick sucker. Running that dick sucker. And I hit him for 1400 and pass. He draws into Heavy Storm. He sets the Tsukiyomi and passes. I draw into Graceful. I fire the Graceful on him into Chaos Sword, Wayne Blast, and Solemn. And I decide to just run everything out here and just say fuck it, draw again. In the Book of Moon, I swing. He puts the Tsukiyomi down, and I hit him with the Deco, and I set everything and pass. He end phase, MSTs it, and this is when he gets lucky as fuck on me. He fires the Heavy Storm. I decide to just chain Book of Moon And he fires Pot of Greed and draws into knock and snatch steals. So how fucking lucky do you have to be to Pot of Greed and to knock and snatch steal in this situation? Like the luckiest shit ever. So the little bitch boy gets lucky as fuck on me. He knocks my deco, okay. He snatch steals my shit. I put it face down. And I say go. I run out the tribe on him. I still got his bitch ass. And main phase 2, I discard the trap dust shoot and pass. He draws into a Tsukiyomi. Another top deck. Lucky as fuck. And he swings. Okay. I draw into a Chaos Sorks. Alright. Fuck boy, you can top deck, so can I. Let's fucking go. I drop the Chaos Sork and drop the Kaiku on his bitch ass, just saying fuck it. Put him down to 1100 and pass. He draws into a Faith here. He decides to set Tsukiyomi and pass. I draw Snatch Deal, which is dead. I swing with the Kaiku, and he has to put the Sork face down. I flip it back up. I set Snatch Deal and pass. He draws into a knock. And he bluffs me here and sets the knock in the Fate and passes. But I draw in the ring, so it doesn't fucking matter. So I'm not going to fall into the Mirror Force. Even though, oh no, Mirror Force was not played. So he could have had it. So I just do the save play. I just switch to the Chaos Sork and swing with the Kaiku. He gets Pot of Greed back. I set the ring and tell him to go fuck off. He draws into BLS. And standby phase, I use Ring of Destruction. And I got his bitch ass. All that talking, all that shit talking, all you shitting, you got fucking shitted on. But that being said, hit the like, hit the sub. Don't be toxic like this fucking faggot. And everything will be okay. Peace out. Bye.